Giants on Whiteside. And the Memphis Grizzlies. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Johnson is out.
And you know, guys, the Spurs team dinner's the stuff of legends, just building camaraderie and getting to know one another and being orchestrated with care by head coach Greg Popovich. They enjoyed the finest restaurants and great food and drink, but the fellowship and camaraderie, probably the most important part of those dinner gatherings.
And Jay gets it to go. And tonight, the first game for Jay since being tremendous athlete.
Kevin, he's one of my favorite players over the last handful of years coming out of college. He had some injury issues his last 2 seasons at Michigan, but he's an excellent two-way player. He's an excellent two-way player. Outstanding energy
of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Jay drives in, and the dunk by Jay.
Well, it's still a little jarring to see Che in this uniform. We're just so used to seeing him in the colors of his old team, but he made a big decision over the summer to join this roster.
He did, didn't he? And you know what, GA? There was a lot of demand for Jay heading into the offseason, but you have to like where he ended up. With him up. Back to Jay. Second shot opportunity. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
He's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Jay outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter. Start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Goes up, and Jay throws it down.
Crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off.
It's rebounded by Carr. Spurs leading by 3 on the court for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray is out there with Johnson. Then it's Chet.
His massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Plays with a chip. He's got a little edge to his game. I like that about him.
And stolen by Jay. The feed to Murray. And no good. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. On the wing, Jay. He's got 34.
Jay is doing it all tonight, and they can't do anything to slow him down.
As possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh,
man. The ball very crisply here.
Jay outside. 14 feet away, and the bank shot.
With that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer.
Irving misses. San Antonio leading by 3. To the paint. And Jay throws it down.
Never quite as easy as it looks to
so far.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up.
4th foul of the contest. And stolen by Jay.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And stolen by Jay. For the finish. And good. There's another.
My goodness.
There's the lob to Aldridge. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets...
Bone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Back Back to Jay. This one for three. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here.
LeVert up top. He's guarded by Johnson. And then Durant with the jam.
Man, he gets his greatness.
Now here's Jay. Defense is right there. And blocked. That one goes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being a
need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Basket good. Outside Jordan. He kicks it to Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his third assist on the night. San Antonio leading. Murray, the pass to Shea. He can't hit that time. Jordan with some nice D. Three-pointer, LeVert. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed. Will he land when we talk about the unstoppable score? Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
My cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores.
Spurs trail by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Shea outside. And the dunk by Shea.
That's going to make a defender think twice about getting in Shea's way next time. Posterize.
Here's Durant, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Floats it up for Chase. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
If there's one player.
But he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job.
And stolen by Murray. Shea outside. Good in the assist. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. Murray with it. Guarded now by Irving.
Defender in a bind.
Nets leading by 8. Poked loose. And stolen by Shea. And got it. Another basket.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Yet another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Now a timeout with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. At one point, they led by 16. And stolen by Shea. And here we go. Fast break with Shea. And Shea throws it down.
Boy, he loves to be right in the middle of it. Shea wants to be the guy to make it count.
Now here's Shea. He's covered closely to tie it up. And Jordan tie it up. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
The Spurs shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. 14 feet away and off the glass. That one's good. Shea's got it all tied up now for the Irving from long range. A rebound by the Spurs.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Man, he's got such a...
Just 5 to shoot. But they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work.
He can take care of the rest.
Jay left side. Connects again. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. Spurs also with the sub. Rudy Gay's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Timeout called the Nets. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's feeling it. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he missed that. That's his shot in rhythm. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The drive by Jay. Yes!
That is the definite.
Here in the fourth. Now here's Durant. Covered by Jay. Shoots from 12. Yes!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need.
Oh, scores, rebounds, passes, defense. Good all-around play.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun. To wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many.
The new NBA and gaming.